This is the most amazing time to be alive in the history of this planet. And you and I, we are each here for very specific reasons, to be a beneficial presence on this planet. It is time for change, and we must be the ones to each take a stand. It's not going to happen. Laws aren't necessarily going to change. We can't wait for it to happen out there. It has to happen from a grassroots movement. We each are going to have to do our part. The world is calling out for our help. We need to be addressing concerns around the world. We can no longer sit on the sidelines waiting for something to change. We must each take responsibility for being a part of the change. Awareness alone isn't enough. We must each take action, and do so in combined efforts in a unified way. There's a lot of people working separately. Even nonprofits are working separately. Teachers and workshops, and everyone has their unique gifts and talents. But we're almost competing. Hub is a place where our efforts will be combined, will be synergized, whether it's different teachers, social artists, workshops, retreats, teachings. This is where we can come together and combine our efforts. Nonprofits, let's come together and work together. This is kind of where we all gather. There's no competition involved here. It's not Hub or another nonprofit. It's not Hub's teachers or other teachers. This is where we all come together. It's the teachers that are well known, and there's also the unknown teachers that are coming forward. You and I coming forward with our gifts and talents. There are many nonprofits who are doing wonderful work and providing lots of aid. However, aid alone is not going to help. We need to combine our efforts and work together, have consistent funding, and teach fishermen to fish. We can't just give bags of rice. They will just be waiting for another. We have to build sustainable communities. We need the full package of food, water, technology, education, microloans. We need to empower other people to and ourselves to be sustainable. On one hand, we need to address concerns that are happening globally. We need to give, and yet many of us are caught up in our own survival needs. So we also need to receive so that we have the ability to give. We need to combine our efforts. We need to answer our calling, and we need to know that by stepping into that, we can also have our own needs met. So we know that we need to give more, to reach out and assist others. But we also need to receive in order to be able to give. So many of us are stuck in our own needs of survival. So those also have to be addressed. Financial empowerment, emotional empowerment, connecting with each other, being heard, sharing our story, uniting our passions. We each have a calling, and yet so many people, we're spending our time and energy and efforts just having a job to make ends meet. You will have the opportunity to play in the field of some amazing and brilliant teachers. We are already working closely with Reverend Michael Beckwith, Dr. Jean Houston, Mark Victor Hansen, and some other amazing, brilliant people that are coming forward. And we need you. This is a community of people that are gathering together to help us each step into our greatness, to help us each live a life of purpose and meaning, and to also help us each take care of our own needs so that we have more to give to others. This is a very unique time to be introduced to Humanity Unites Brilliance, as we were just birthed about a month ago. So we are still in the process of attracting and calling in the founding angels, as we call them, who will create the foundation of what we are to become. This will always be evolving. It'll always be organic and dynamic, responding to what is called for now. And as new people come on, it's going to change and evolve. And I hope that includes you. What allows us to be able to provide sustainable funding to our humanitarian efforts as well as to ourselves is through the power of social network marketing. And right now we are just in the initial stages, which means there's some very unique opportunities to join. Now the fact that we don't have necessarily a physical product means that we can provide more humanitarian effort and more aid into the field, whether it's going across the world or to ourselves personally. There's no shipping, there's no transportation costs, there's no packaging, there's no overhead in storing things, so that the money is available where it is needed most. And also you're not having to schlep anything. Your conversations to people aren't about a product, the benefits of a product. The conversations you have with people are ones we should be having anyway. It's about who are you, what do you love, what do you have to bring, who am I, what do I have to bring to society, and deeper conversations about how we can show up in the world, how we can help, how we can be there for each other, solutions. Those are conversations we're going to be having anyway, and we should be having more and more. So it's not a matter of now I have to go out and recruit people and educate people on this product. No, go out and assist people in stepping into their greatness. Assist people in taking care of their own personal needs as they take care of the needs of the world. So I totally honor those of you who want to wait until we have the sexy website, that we have all the pieces put together. But for those of you who capture the vision and it just resonates with you, you know that this is something that you want to be a part of. For me, I signed up immediately. I didn't know how the compensation plan worked or what the programs were or those details. It spoke to me at a different level. Knowing that the details will fall into place. I just know it's the right people at the right time, and this is something I feel strongly about being a part of. And I would love for you to learn more and find out how you fit in. If you fit in, and maybe you want to wait till later. I totally honor that. We honor that. However, at this point, there's also some I don't like to stress and focus on the aspect that coming in at this time brings greater financial opportunities, because this is about more than that. This is not a get-rich-quick thing. This is about helping each other. It's about uniting our brilliance. But this is an opportunity at the same time to come in a network marketing opportunity right in the initial stages. So I invite you to learn more, and I would love to speak to you further about addressing any questions or ideas about how we can make this work for everyone. We are uniting our brilliance. We're bringing together all teachers, all nonprofits, all peoples, and we are uniting to create a world that works for everyone. It is my belief that a lot of the dis-ease, addictions, depression, even natural disasters, and a lot of the things that we are suffering collectively from, and even personally, I believe it comes or is very much affected by our not having the space to express our fullness, to step into our calling. And actually all of these things happening are really bringing us closer to that. We're feeling the urgency to do something different, to come together. It has taken all of these things to bring us to this point, to realize the time is now and we are the ones. So whether it's hub or not, please, I invite you to learn what is your unique gift and talent, your skill, your calling. What would bring your life meaning? What is your purpose? I invite you to step into that, and Hub is a great place to do that.